Hey, it's Big Game James McCarty, the sports director at Flag Family Media. We're here now with one of the Dragon Guards, Gabe Myren. Man, you guys are off to an incredible start, 8-0 on the season. A lot of newcomers as well, though. 3 new guys in. You had 4 guys graduate. How have you guys been able to be so successful with such a tough schedule to start the year?
I think it was all preseason, just everyone getting into the gym, even when we didn't have stuff scheduled, just all the guys getting together, just running open gyms, kind of built that chemistry. And then obviously the coaches keeping us together. I think everyone's bought in and just adapting to their roles. And I think that has helped tremendously, and it kind of shows on our record too.
In the last couple of years, you've had an opportunity to play alongside and learn from guys like Gavin Baumgartner, who felt like, man, I mean, he played 200 games, it felt like, with this program, and Lorenzo McGee that came in and made some impacts, and some other guys as well that were in the program and had since graduated. What have you been able to take away from those guys to help you be a good leader on this year's team?
Yeah, like you said, the biggest thing is leadership. Like those guys, day in, day out, whether they're playing well, whether the game's going well or not, they're always on top of everything, encouraging everyone, keeping everyone together. So I think that was my biggest role. I think coming into this year was just trying to keep everyone together, just be that leader, whether it's vocal or by actions or both, just kind of keeping everyone together. And it's not just me. We have other guys like Jacob, Dane, everyone's kind of bought into their roles, and we have more than one leader on the team, and I think it's helped a lot.
The first month and a half of the season almost felt like you guys were on the road. Whether you were in Kansas City, you were out in the Black Hills, you were in Michigan, you guys were everywhere. Last weekend, you had a chance to be home for the first time. This weekend, you're able to be home again in the friendly confines of Nemzik Fieldhouse. What is the extra charge that home crowd fan base gives you guys when you're able to play at home like you will be this weekend again?
I mean, it's a night and day difference, especially like at those Michigan games. We made something happen, like we scored, just nothing. It's silent. And then at these games, we're getting stops, everything. The crowd's involved, and the whole media's involved in everything. And it's just, you feel that support on the side, and it just helps us play better.
We've seen the last couple of weeks guys making big plays and throwing down dunks, whether it's Logan Kinsey, whether it's bringing in Jacob Jennison. When are we going to see the first Gabe Myren throwdown here this season?
I should have had one last game. Jameer passed it to me cutting to the rim, and I didn't think I was going to get up high enough, kind of just laid it over the rim, but there's one coming, I promise.
Well, that's all right, as long as you don't end up with that SportsCenter not top 10, right? You end up slipping or something goofy like that. Looking into this weekend and having 2 more cracks at keeping that undefeated slate going for you guys right now, what is the biggest key to keeping this train going and moving forward and not getting complacent with how you guys have been playing basketball?
Yeah, our coaches have been saying to us every day, just taking it one game at a time, one day at a time. So right now we're just kind of focused on practicing how we can get better and all that. And then by the time the game comes, we'll be ready just for that game. And just, yeah, like I said, one game at a time.
How would you say those newcomers, specifically, you have Jacob Jennison, Jakir Sanchez, and Jameer Price, those 3 guys have been electric this year, one of which is starting, 2 are coming off the bench. How have they meshed with your squad in your eyes, though?
Well, the thing is I think we have 7, 8, 9 starters on this team, and they've kind of bought into that role. They all know they could be starting. They're all good enough to be starters. So having those guys coming off the bench and giving us a spark is huge, and they just adapted to their roles, and they bought in. They're not worried about their minutes or whether they have a good game. Everyone's kind of supporting each other, whether it's their night or not.
I'll give you one opportunity to, if you want. When it comes to Coach Spencer, Coach Berge, and those guys, what do they mean to you in this program? Whether it's an up or down, it's a roller coaster. They seem to be incredible coaches, but you guys are putting out those 40 minutes each and every night.
Yeah, they're incredible, man. Whether it's on the court, off the court, they always have our backs, and they're just leaders. They're probably the best player coaches that I would say in the league. I'd argue that, and they just, no matter what it is, whether we need help with school, with personal issues, they're always there, always helping, and they're just great guys.
Awesome. Well, Gabe, we want to thank you for coming to your time. We appreciate it. And, of course, good luck this weekend, and we're looking forward to watching you guys out there again.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
I'm Big Game James McCarty, the sports director at Flag Family Media. Have a great rest of your day.